As you can tell by the date on this video, this was filmed during the coronavirus.
And we're all doing our part in staying self-quarantined, and like you, we're going a little bit stir-crazy.
I mean, really stir-crazy.
Really stir-crazy. And we're looking for something really good to make that we might already have in our pantry or our freezer. And so today we're going to make salmon patties and tuna patties, and we're going to make a special sauce.
And that's going to be very good.
It is going to be very good. So let's get started.
Welcome back to Cooking with Shotgun Red, and I'm Sheila.
And I'm Jennifer. Just like you, you're probably at home being good and being self-quarantined. You know, this pandemic going on, and we've got things that are stocked in our pantry and our fridge, and you know, we're just trying to find things, easy meals that we can make for the family and that can be stretched, and that anybody, if you got these things in your cupboards or pantries, you could, in pantries? And so that everybody's got a pantry. Everybody's got a pantry now. I don't know what's in it.
Anybody's got a closet they won't put it in.
Yeah, a closet, a shelf, a cupboard, you know, a fridge. Whatever you have, hopefully you have some of these ingredients and you can make this at home. Hey, if you love these recipes and you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to ring the bell and you will get notified each time that we come out with a new recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is make our special tartar sauce.
And we want to get this nice and chilled before we make our salmon patties and our tuna patties. So we're going to start off with some mayonnaise, and you're going to need about a half a cup of mayonnaise.
Have any kind of mayonnaise.
Yeah, any kind of mayonnaise you like. And then we're going to put some dill relish, and you're going to do equal parts to this. So whatever you put in mayonnaise, you're going to put the same with your dill relish. And I've got all that measured out already, so you're going to put another half cup of dill relish. Sheila's going to put some parsley.
Yes.
We're going to put a teaspoon of parsley. You can use fresh if you have it, but if you don't, you can use dried.
Right.
You know, we're using what we have in our cupboard. And you're going to use a half a teaspoon of lemon juice. If you don't have any fresh lemon and all you have is just the little bottle, that's okay. So we're going to use a half a teaspoon of lemon juice, half a teaspoon of pepper. We have a half a teaspoon of just plain old granulated sugar. You can either use chopped onion, or we're just going to use 1 teaspoon of onion powder.
Yeah.
And we're going to mix all that together. And so we're going to put this in the fridge to get chilled, and we're going to make our salmon patties
and tuna patties. If you got in your cupboard some saltine crackers, you can use those. And right now we got 2/3 cup of saltine crackers to go in this.
And Sheila just put them in a bag and crushed them up. You can put them in a food processor, whatever's easiest for you. And we're just going to start with that in the bowl, right. 2/3 cup. And then we're going to do chopped green onions. Now, if you don't have fresh green onions, you can always use dried green onions. And so we're going to do...
And even I cut those up.
I know! We're going to do 2 tablespoons of those. So we're going to use about half that because we're going to save the other half for our tuna patties. So we got our salt and pepper, a teaspoon, just a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to start with our salmon.
Yes, and we have 2 cans right here of wild pink salmon. And
they're 6-ounce cans, with 2 of them, or you get the big tall can, whatever's easiest for you.
Whatever you got in your pantry.
Yes, use whatever you've got in your pantry. So, and the thing is with salmon is you just, now some people eat the bones, we're not eating the bones.
No.
Now some of the little bones that are in there, you can keep those in there, but what you want to do is you just want to gently peel these apart, and don't get rid of the juice because we're going to use the juice. So you can just gently put the pieces in there and pick it around the bone.
Yeah, just flake it out.
You just want to flake it out, but you'll see there's a core right in the middle, and you just want to pop that core out and leave that core. That's the core bone part. And sometimes there's skin. It depends on what salmon you get. So you just want to make sure you get most of the skin off and most of the bigger bones. The little bones are not going to hurt you. They're very soft, and actually a lot of people will eat them for like calcium.
They do.
So it's fine, and you know, salmon is great. I don't know about you, but I love salmon. If it seems a little dry, you can take a little bit of that juice and just pour that in there a little bit so that it gets nice and sticky. What we're going to do is make sure that we have these, I usually just separate the bowl because this will make about 4 good-sized patties. And so I already kind of separate the bowls so I kind of know, you know, so I can make them kind of even. And I just round them up. Now you can use an ice cream scoop or whatever you want to round them up. I just use my hands. I might as well get dirty. And then also, we already turned on our heat on our stove back there to get that pan warming up, because we're going to be putting it in the pan. You got to be a little gingerly with these because they tend to want to fall apart if they don't have enough moisture in them. So be careful so they don't fall apart. Little onions want to fall out and everything. But doesn't that look good? Mm-hmm. And if you're shy a little bit on one or the other, you can just add a little bit more and pat it in there. And we're going to do the same thing with the tuna. We started off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. We already had the pan hot, so it's going to start browning up. It's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes per side, maybe a little longer, and you may have to flip them a couple times to get them browning up. It depends on your stove, what you're cooking on, if you're cooking with gas or electric, what kind of pan. You know, some people use cast iron skillets. I'm just using this stone pan. I love this stone pan. It's my favorite pan, you can probably tell.
You love that kind of pan.
I do love that pan. And we'll let that brown up, and then we'll flip them over.
It's getting nice and brown right there.
Yeah, and you can tell because they flip over really easy when they're brown. You know, they're very easy to flip if they've been face down long enough. So you really want to make sure that first side cooks well. You know, so that they hold together. They don't fall apart on you.
And you can definitely tell which one's tuna and which one's salmon.
Yes, definitely. Just a little bit grayer in color, yeah. You know, as opposed to the pink. But look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yummy.
I was raised on salmon patties.
So we're going to let that cook for another maybe 2-3 minutes. Make sure it's nice and golden brown, and then we're going to take it off the heat. Well, this looks absolutely delicious.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
And the smell, guys. This is so easy, and it didn't take very long, maybe 4 or 5 minutes aside.
Exactly.
You know, and once it's brown on the one side, it's very easy. Just gingerly flip that over and let it brown, and it's done. And
I'm ready.
I'm ready. So let's try one. So we're going to try a salmon cake.
Yes.
Or
both.
salmon patty, salmon cake. I've heard it called different things.
And one of the other.
And this is the tuna.
And then the sauce.
And then you got a sauce. There's a sauce for you. And I'll take a sauce. And I'm going to try one of these delicious golden brown salmon cakes. And I'll try one of these, well, salmon patties and salmon cake, salmon patty. Aren't they pretty much the same thing, aren't they?
Same thing.
Yeah. And then tuna. And
Still
gonna try it. Are you going to try the tuna or?
Okay, I'll take the salmon, you take the tuna.
Okay, we'll try that first and see how this is. This looks just delicious. And it's just so nice and flaky. And dip it in our little special sauce. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. We're going to like this. Mm-hmm. This is delicious.
I like that. Really good. You going to try the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. Okay, so I'm going to try the salmon now, and she's going to try the tuna. That's really good. Mm-hmm.
That one is really good.
No, really good. Both of them. Wow. Yeah. Your kid would like this.
Yeah, I always like making sandwiches out of these.
You know, they would make a good sandwich.
Yeah, and you can put a tomato on top and lettuce on top.
I never thought about that. That would be really good. Well, as Steve would say, is this the best salmon patties, tuna patties?
If it ain't, it ought to be.
We appreciate you watching and liking and sharing.
And subscribing.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram. All of our links are right below. And don't forget to subscribe because we appreciate you following us each week, and we enjoy making these recipes. And don't forget to share some recipes with us.
Because every time we get to do a recipe, we get to eat all this stuff.
That's right.
It's so good.
It is good. Anyway, be kind, everybody. You guys be safe, and we'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's She and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.